Hi everybody, this is Rachel. We had dealt with our dog Buttercup before in the Humane Society. It's been a long time since our hearing. April, I believe it was. It's now June. It's been like 2 months. We're finally getting our dog back, even though at the time of we were supposed to get our dog back. Even though at the time of the hearing they said she was 90% healed then. The worst thing about, we could not sign this agreement today to get our dog back. I can't believe this. It says, the last statement of this, that they wanted us to sign this agreement says, because the public is not aware of the issues, laws, and both sides of the situation, we agree not to utter any negativity about the Humane Society of Mercer County Incorporated or the dog warden concerning the 2 removals of Buttercup from our possession. The end of this agreement here is basically the removal of my freedom of speech, the gag order, if you would call it that. I don't believe that this is a normal agreement. I believe that this Renee Dorogy is on a power trip. She smirks, she smiles, she thinks she's funny and cute. This isn't funny, this isn't cute, this is my family. This is our family dog that just had an abscess cyst that was being treated, even though it wasn't the way they deemed appropriate by a licensed veterinarian. She was being treated. She's a house dog, fed raw diet. Okay, let's go over this order because I couldn't sign it, and until we supposedly sign it, we're going to keep getting more and more charges added on to this. Okay, here, we agree to pay all veterinarian costs and boarding fees while Buttercup was in the care of the Humane Society of Mercer County. Supposedly at the hearing, which was like 2 months ago, she was 90% healed. Remember, this is like a abscess cyst and also an ear infection. She's over 10 years old. Here, this is since the hearing, veterinary care, surgery, and boarding from April 9th to April 20th, $466.36. Since the hearing where she was supposedly 90% healed, she had surgery, and nobody informed us about this but with our 10-year-old dog. So it's going to be like $2,000 for this if we agree to this. Okay, we agree to permit any one of the humane police officers of Mercer County, Renee Dorogy, this is the woman that hates us that's calling all of these problems, Ted Stefanek, and soon sworn in Tom Swartz, to visit our property once every 2 months or sooner if the need should arise. These visits would be to check on the welfare and containment of Buttercup on our property. So this is 2 months indefinitely until the dog's death. So if the dog by some chance would live to be 15, 16 years old, which she's not in that great a shape now, but you never know, she could live for more years, we could go on like this every 2 months for years with no end. That's not right. We didn't beat her. She's a house dog. She's fed. She's watered. She's loved. And they want us to sign a paper, basically, I guess sort of, what is this, joint custody or something? I think people abuse children. They don't even have to, say, hey, yeah, CYS or CPS can come into our house every 2 months for the rest of the child's life till they're 18. This is crazy. Okay. We agree to have Buttercup examined and vaccinated yearly by a licensed veterinarian. The only one that's required is rabies. This does not say that. Examined and vaccinated yearly by a licensed veterinarian. So now they're forcing medical care on us, even if it's not needed, and forcing vaccinations upon our dog, no matter what her state or health is, whether we feel it's healthy for her to have them or not. And we have no choice. Every year. Mandatory. Okay, next paragraph. We agree that anytime Buttercup shows any signs of illness or injury, we agree to seek the immediate care of a licensed veterinarian. I no longer have the right to treat my animal. We also agree to immediately notify the Humane Society of Mercer County Incorporated of any sickness or injury along with the information of treatment and the veterinarian that treated Buttercup. So We also have no right to privacy anymore as far as our dog goes. We have to give them all of the paperwork. We have to answer to them. And then this last part again, I just can't believe this. We can't even talk to any, like if I sign this paper, I have to take this YouTube video down. Just because we're not allowed to talk about this if we want our dog back. They're basically holding our dog ransom unless we agree to not talk about this. They're taking away our right to freedom of speech. Like, does anybody else see all the red flags, all the things that are wrong with this? This is ridiculous. This cannot be standard. And my husband called the dog warden. He said as far as he knows, they don't even have the right to demand veterinary care. I think he has the right to, but he has nothing to do with this. Our local dog warden is awesome. He is like a good head on his shoulders, it seems, and this is not from his office. This is outrageous. I can't even believe this. And so if we get a lawyer, we're going to have possibly another $500, $600, I don't know, in fines, fees, plus lawyer costs, plus loss of work costs. The Humane Society hasn't called us back. It seems like nobody can help us. If anybody has any suggestions or any references or any ideas, I would be so thankful to hear them. June 12th is the next hearing now at 2:30 in Grove City. I don't think it makes a difference. That sounds kind of negative, but if anybody wants to come, I just don't know what to say here. Help us if you can. Make phone calls if you can. Whatever. We need help and hope and encouragement and something. This is crazy. If you have any questions about the story that all this happened, you can watch the other video about Buttercup on YouTube. Thanks, guys. Bye.